In this video, we're going to have a look at equivalent equations. The bags on these scales all weigh the same. The balls on these scales also all weigh the same. We can say that 9 balls are equivalent to 3 bags. If we remove 3 balls from the scale, we would also have to remove 1 bag from the scale to keep it balanced. We would then say that 6 balls are equivalent to 2 bags. This is similar to what we do with equations. Let's take the problem 2x plus 3 equals 9. In order to keep the equation balanced, we must do the same to both sides. Let's take 1 from both sides. From the left-hand side, if I take 1, I would have 2x plus 2. And to keep it balanced, I'd also have to take 1 from the right-hand side. So I'd have 9 take away 1, which is 8. This is an equivalent equation to the first one. Let's do it again. Let's now subtract 2 from each side. We would have an equivalent equation of just simply 2x equals 6. To continue, we could divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2, we have x, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. We have another equivalent equation. These are all said to be equivalent equations. This equation could be expressed on the scale as such. We had 2 x's plus 3 equaling 9. First, we actually subtracted 1 from each side, so we would have crossed out 1 on each, keeping the scale balanced. We then removed 2 from each side, keeping the scale balanced. And then finally, we did a division by 2 and divided each into half to get x equals 3, which is actually our solution. Equivalent equations can be formed by adding the same number to both sides, by subtracting the same number to both sides, multiplying both sides by the same number, or dividing both sides by the same number. Let's do some examples. Let's take x plus 5 equals 7. Let's say we want to subtract 5 from each side to make an equivalent equation. I'm going to subtract 5 from each side. On the left-hand side, I would have x, and on the right-hand side, I would have 2, keeping the equation balanced. Let's try another one. 2x equals 8. This time, I'm going to divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2 is x, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. We'll try one more. X divided by 3 equals 5. This time I want to multiply both sides by 3, keeping the equation balanced, to make the equivalent equation x equals 15. These are called one-step equations, as they only require one step to actually come up with the solution.